Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Kantner and you're watching CMSD TV, bringing you the latest news out of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. The 2017-2018 school year is here. Most of the district began classes on August 14th. We visited buildings all across the city to see how they're kicking off the new school year, from a DJ to a standing ovation to the thrill of a brand new building. The first day was full of excitement, smiles, and a lot of hard work. Hear from District CEO Eric Gordon about what he saw on the first day and why he says this school year is already off to a great start. A hallway of high fives and applause greeted students at Wade Park.
Just help them feel welcomed and just bring them back to a new school year and show them that everyone has their back and they're here to support them.
Support can come in many forms, like a DJ for the students at Max Hayes.
Max Hayes, make a little bit of noise.
It was just a really good vibe where everybody came out to support our students on this first day of school. Everybody's on board, from our custodians to our cooks to our security officers. It's just going to be a really exciting year. We all have one goal. It's to help our students get ready for life after graduation.
For students like Jeremy Green, who's ready for a successful senior year.
I'm feeling great. I was ready to come today and after I graduate, go to college.
College is literally right around the corner for K-8 students at the brand new Campus International building that borders Cleveland State University's campus. Students and families toured the state-of-the-art facility before classes began, and some of their reactions were priceless.
Parents just couldn't believe it. I saw parents crying, I saw students crying, just pinching ourselves that this is really our school. I've been in education for 20-some years, and this is by far the most exciting start. Our old school did not have windows in all the classrooms, so just the fact that the students have natural light in their classrooms and they're not sharing classrooms with other classes, I just think that it'll just be an incredible learning experience for all of the students.
And all of the teachers, especially those brand new to the district, like Gary Hicks Sr.
To meet new faces and to walk into classrooms and see the technology, see the opportunity to learn. And then also be the first person to step on the floor or step in the classroom or use the whiteboard is, you know, this would never be an experience I ever forget. You know, our first day here, we was walking around like kids in the candy store, just opening doors, looking like, wow, did you see this, see that? So it's a great opportunity. And I think it's so fortunate for kids who are coming from urban areas, low income areas, single parent homes, or father may not be there. To have something that you can say that's mine, or say that I have something new. You know, you might go home and it might not be good, but I can come to school and, you know, just being like an open concept kitchen. So the stuff you see on HGTV, like, hey, I got that at my school.
Construction on 7 other elementary schools is moving ahead this year and scheduled to be completed in 2018. And CMSD's Get to School You Can Make It campaign to raise attendance is entering its 3rd year. District CEO Eric Gordon says there's a lot of positive improvement, but there's also still plenty of work to be done.
I notice how many kids are back on the first day. That didn't used to be true. We used to really have to, go out and find kids, and now our kids and families are here. The office here behind us is full, families registering. Like I said, I went in the classrooms, every seat is full, and kids have got materials out there working on the first day of school, and that's what I want. We're going to keep building on the successes we've had. We're getting better, and we have a long way yet to go, and so we're going to keep focused on K-3 literacy, and our teachers have gone through some additional training on literacy over the summer. We're going to keep focused on increasing that graduation rate. We're going to keep focused on providing wraparound supports and earning something called Say Yes to Education, which is kind of a giant wraparound program for all of Cleveland's kids, with the goal that more of our kids go to college or two-year college or technical school and not just stop after high school. So this year's really about accelerating the work that's already underway.
And keeping that back-to-school momentum going every day.
You can do it, because I did it, and it was hard for me. So get to school, you can make it.
Hashtag First Day of School CMSD was trending on Twitter. Make sure to follow us at Cle Metro Schools for the latest updates, and we might share your photos there too. And CMSD has all of the back-to-school info you need online on the district website. Go to clevelandmetroschools.org/back-to-school for helpful phone numbers, calendars, and more. Some CMSD schools have been in class for a few weeks now. The brand new Davis Aerospace and Maritime High School in downtown Cleveland welcomed its inaugural class of students on August 9th. See how the staff prepared for the first day and got to know their students before school even began. The sky's the limit at the brand new Davis Aerospace and Maritime High School in downtown Cleveland.
Kids will have a chance to learn how to fly airplanes. Kids will learn how to operate boats, fix diesel engines to power boats. The theme of the school is very exciting for kids, and we want to make sure that families are excited to come.
So they brought the excitement with them to their students' homes.
We value parent and family involvement in our school community. The burden should be on us to go out and make the effort to have the first step of that relationship.
Oh, guys made it on time.
We bring a uniform shirt to the families. We have some information and a calendar about the school, but more importantly, we talk to the kids and get to know the families and get to know their interest in selecting to come to our school.
It was an easy selection for Naomi Hunt. The 9th grader already knows she wants to be a pilot and is thrilled to be in the inaugural class of students at Davis A&M.
I'm excited to start school at Davis because it's a different school, and them coming, showing that they really care about the kids and our experience at school. It seems fun, and I always liked airplanes, and it's different, and I feel like I'll really enjoy it there.
Her grandmother and legal guardian thinks it's a great fit too. She appreciated the home visit and feels like she's built a relationship with the staff already.
You know, I feel like I could pick up the phone and call them and say, well, hey, this or that, and they know me because they've been to my home, we've talked. And, you know, I feel, good about it. I really do. It was nice meeting you.
The staff is feeling good about it, too. Between home visits, the team spent a day at the airport, talking with the director, touring the facility, and discussing the possibilities for students.
Learning about the types of skills and the types of habits that are important for airport employees. And this will inform our teachers when they're designing curriculum and creating authentic experiences for our kids.
We are trying to figure out the best ways to engage students and make them curious, make them challenged, help them solve problems together and figure out where they want to be. Plus, just being a founding teacher of a brand new school is really exciting because we get to really create the school around our students and what they want and what we really want them to achieve.
And Naomi is flying high, ready to achieve her dreams.
Having flight simulators and stuff, I feel like that's just preparing us for what we want to do in the future, and they're just taking it to a next level, and that shows how much they really care and how much they want us to succeed. I feel very excited, and I feel it's very important to me.
All right, who's next?
Before students fly a plane or drive a boat, they need to get to school. This year, CMSD is offering a new bus tracker system. Parents and guardians are able to monitor their child's bus online as it travels across the city. You'll even be able to see how close it is to the bus stop. Visit clevelandmetroschools.org/bus tracker to find out more and get registered. You'll need your child's district ID number to sign up. This is also a great time to remind families to make sure all of your contact information is on file and up to date at your child's school. District CEO Eric Gordon stressed the importance of that recently when I sat down with him for a one-on-one interview about the new school year. Check out the latest Talk to the CEO. Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Cantner and you're watching a special CMSD TV program, Talk to the CEO, featuring District CEO Eric Gordon. We're here in the studio with him for a Q&A discussing district news and updates. In today's episode, we'll talk about the Nucleus Project, Say Yes to Education, and the upcoming school year. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Absolutely, great to see you.
You too? All right, well, we have a lot of information already on our website regarding this first subject, but can you briefly describe the proposed Nucleus Project and outline what the developer has asked of the school district?
So the Nucleus project is a high-rise building proposed for downtown near Progressive Field in the Q. It would be a mixed-use facility. It would have residential, apartments, condos. It would have a hotel. It would have some retail, and it would have business offices in it. The developer who's building the building needs some additional dollars in order to bring the project to scale, and is asking for something called a TIF, or a tax increment funding proposal. What that means is the developer is asking that the school district would forego the taxes we would collect on the new building as it was built, and let him use those dollars to pay the mortgage of the building for 30 years. And it doesn't impact my taxes or your taxes or other taxpayers, but it does impact whether the district would collect new money on this new building. That's essentially what the Nucleus project is. And at August 22nd, at the August board business meeting, they will make a decision about whether to approve the request from the developer or to remind it.
Right. Another big topic for CMSD, continuing to press on with efforts to become a chapter of Say Yes to Education. Can you tell us briefly, remind everyone of Say Yes to Education's purpose, update us on the status of those efforts, and tell us what comes next?
Sure. So Say Yes to Education is essentially two major projects put together. The first is a community wraparound strategy where the county, the city, and the district all align our resources around the needs of our kids and families. And so if you think, for example, of mental health services, which are run by Cuyahoga County, we would align those mental health services so that they are available to kids and families in schools where kids and families can assess them easily. If you think about lead effect, which is managed by the city, lead effect interventions would be aligned around kids and families in schools where we could help the kids and families most easily. And then the district obviously providing the educational impact. And so it's a community wraparound strategy from birth through not only high school, not only going to college, but workforce, that students will return to Cleveland now having been educated and contributing to our economy. The second part is the incentive to do that, is that if you live in the district and you are a resident of the district, you would be eligible for a last dollar scholarship, much like the Pittsburgh Promise that people are familiar with. And so now you've gotten the support to be successful, and you have the dollars to go to school in any public school in Ohio and a number of private schools across the country, all with the goal of coming home to Cleveland and investing as a citizen in Cleveland. And it's a strategy that over the course of a generation, over 30 years, is intended to disrupt poverty and move kids and families out of the circumstances of poverty because they've gotten the support they need to be successful, they've gotten the dollars they need to become educated, and they return and contribute to the economy in a positive way. So we're really excited about it. We are what is called the pre-launch city at this point. That means that we have to figure out what does it cost us to run a scholarship program and how do we raise that money, and we're working on that now. We have to figure out things like who is eligible. Do you have to be in the district from kindergarten? Do you have to be in the district from 6th grade, or is it high school only? Do we include our charter partners or not? You know, asking ourselves those questions. Thinking about how we share data so that I understand if a student has lead effect treatment from the city or if they have, you know, court involvement from the county. Right now, district employees can't see that, and making sure that we can all see information together. So it's building the pieces and parts of this wraparound strategy and the scholarship that goes with it. We expect that to take this school year, but we hope by the end of this school year we will be prepared to announce that we have completed all of these core tasks and that we can officially say we are a Say Yes City.
Excellent. We will be looking forward to that, hopefully, and keeping track of it, of course.
It really is a significant game changer for our city, for our kids and our families, and for the whole region. It'll strengthen our economy when all of us are achieving better, because we have far more kids who have had the support they need and the college education they deserve.
Absolutely. Well, it might seem like summer just started, but since we're already talking about the new school year, I mean, it is right around the corner. Most students will begin classes on August 14th. Some schools will already be in session by then. How can families get prepared for back to school, and what will be new in this upcoming school year?
So we're well into back to school preparedness. Our first mailers have already gone to homes, so families should be watching their mail for a individualized mailer that says, you know, what their school assignment is, what their transportation assignments are, when their meet and greets are. Every school has a back to school meet and greet. That's in that mailer. It's the first of 2 mailers that will be coming, so really important to look there. We have a whole website at clevelandmetroschools.org/back-to-school, which is all information about start and end times, the start date of our various schools, transportation access, uniforms, meet and greets, all of those kinds of things that kids and families need to know. We will be opening our back to school hotline. It's 216-838-ENRL. That's enroll. The numbers are 838-3675. We also have our transportation hotline, which is 838-4BUS, or the number 4287. Those are 2 places to get help as well. What's new? So for the system, we have Bus Tracker this year. So all of our yellow buses are now, families are able to download an app where they can find where their child's bus is, so that they don't send their children out early in the cold weather days, but they send out just as the bus is coming. They can see when their bus got to school, those kinds of things. So I'm really excited about that. We continue to expand our portfolio. So we have 6 new models schools opening this year. We have the Davis Aerospace and Maritime School right here in downtown. We have the Campus International High School opening in the campus district. We have Bard Early College and a College and Career Academy opening at John Adams in the east side. And we have an Environmental Sciences and Career and College Academy opening in Old Brooklyn at Rhodes High School. So continuing to expand options for kids and families. It's really exciting. I'm looking forward to having everybody back.
It does sound very exciting. Any message that you would want to give out to students, staff, the community as this new school year approaches?
Well, just that we're excited to have you back. We've been working hard all summer long, and it's really important that we're all here on day 1 on August 14th, or when your individual school starts, right? And that we have to have really strong attendance. It's what we do in those first few days. Every one of us starts at 100%. Every one of us starts with an A. It's only when you stop coming and only when you stop turning in those grades that you start to lose that A. So I want to bring everybody back, and let's have a great school year.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, and I'm sure you will be out and about keeping track of all of it on Twitter.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Thank you so much for joining us here. If you have a question for the CEO, you can visit clevelandmetroschools.org/CEO questions to submit your own. It's a simple form, and you can remain anonymous. You might just see it on the next episode. In the meantime, you can follow the CEO on Twitter at Eric Gordon CEO. Thanks for watching Talk to the CEO, and for more CMSD TV programming, visit the CMSD News Bureau website at clevelandmetroschools.org/news. We'll see you next time. The CEO visited several schools on the first day of school, and many of you shared some awesome photos on social media from your experiences on that exciting Monday morning. We'll leave you with this hashtag First Day of School CMSD slideshow. Thanks so much for tuning in, and for more CMSD TV, you can visit clevelandmetroschools.org/news. We'll see you next time.